Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, ChriskaYoga. Today we will be talking about something that hopefully a lot of people are interested in doing for the new year, which is adopting healthy habits. These are 7 healthy habits that you can bring into your life to live a more well-rounded life, a more peaceful and happy life, a healthy life. These are some things that are on my personal to-do list for the new year and moving forward. And I just wanted to give you some inspiration to hopefully inspire you to adopt these healthy habits into your life as well. Before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below the video. It's free to subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber and as a part of this community of subscribers. We've grown so much over the past year, and let's keep it going in 2018. So let's get into my 7 healthy habits. The first thing I'm going to talk about is drinking water. This is something that everybody wants to do more of all the time. It is always on everyone's New Year's resolutions list, and if it's not, then it should be, because being hydrated is so important. I recently watched a video, I think posted it at the end of 2017, by Rose of Cheap Lazy Vegan. It's another YouTube channel. She has tons of subscribers and followers. She's awesome. And in her video, she discussed how she drank 1.5 gallons of water every day for 2 weeks. And honestly, I was like, all right, it's probably good for you. She's probably going to have to pee very often. And I was like, okay, let's see if there's any difference. And she showed a before and after of her face, just her face alone, her skin. She looked so much more awake. She looked like her skin was just glowing. All the blemishes that she had on her skin were clearing up so nicely. And that was just from 2 weeks of drinking that amount of water every day. Imagine what you would feel like if you drank water, that amount of water, every day consistently. So I'm going to try and track this in my journal, try and keep up with the habit of drinking at least 1 gallon every day. If I don't make it to a gallon, I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. As long as I'm making the conscious effort to drink more water every day, I think that would really help, and that would be a great habit to have. The next tip I'm going to be talking about is meditation. This is a habit that I have fallen off of. I used to meditate pretty much every day and I loved it. It's just amazing. It really helps you to keep your mind focused, to block out all the distractions, to deal with stress more easily. Right now, listening to a book by Dan Harris called 10% Happier, and he basically said, in the very beginning of the book, he says, meditating makes you about 10% happier. He said that's a completely arbitrary number that he made up. Since he does it regularly and he wrote a book about it, I'm assuming that it has some sort of merit. But yeah, meditating is an excellent thing to do and make a part of your routine. Meditating every day, even if it's just for 5 to 10 minutes a day, can make such a huge difference in your overall well-being. This third habit is tough. This is definitely one that I might struggle with, and that is cutting out refined sugar and white flour. I did this maybe back in 2014. I actually cut out all carbs, really, which is not what I'm talking about in this particular video. I did that to an extreme in order to change my taste buds, to cut the sugar habit completely so I wasn't so addicted to it. And I think even to this day, 4 years later, I still notice a difference in how I was back then to how I am now. A more sustainable habit is to just cut out the bad types of sugar, so white flour and white processed sugar. I think that having a little bit of sweetener every once in a while, maple syrup, even though it's very sweet, it's still lower on the glycemic index than refined sugar is, and it's still a more natural type of sugar. So a little bit of that is totally fine. I think a little bit of agave nectar maybe is a little bit better than refined sugar, although it does have the same effect as sugar. Whole wheat flour, brown rice flour. The white flour is what I notice really affects me negatively whenever I have a lot of white flour. I love pasta. Whenever I eat a ton of pasta, I notice a huge shift in my energy levels. So I think that limiting my intake of those things, limiting anyone's intake of processed food in general, is a great habit, because then you won't crave it as much and you'll just have a higher energy level. You will feel just less sluggish and less weighed down, and I really think that those things are a huge problem in our society, and cutting them out would be a great way to go. An excellent move in maybe weight loss or just overall health. The number 4 thing I'm going to be talking about is vitamins. This is also a controversial topic. I am a vegan. I've discussed this in previous videos. I follow a vegan diet and a vegan lifestyle, and I need to supplement for B12. This is not a bad thing, but basically this year, personally, I will be continuing to take B12 as I've been doing for the past 2 years of being vegan/vegetarian. And I also, when I became vegan after a certain amount of time, I took a blood test just to check to see that I was all right. I was great, except for my vitamin D. And that had nothing to do with the fact that I was vegan. That has to do with the fact that I live in New York City, and a lot of people who live in cities are deficient in vitamin D because we don't get enough sunlight. We don't really stay outside as much as people who live in nicer climates do. This is why I personally need to supplement for vitamin D. So the vitamins that I am taking this year are B12 as usual, vitamin D, as usual, the vegan vitamin D3. And then also, I just recently started taking these Hum Nutrition gummy vitamins for your hair and your nails. I have noticed a huge difference in my hair, so I wanted to see if maybe supplementing with a hair and nails vitamin would help. So Hum Nutrition have these really cute vegan gummies. They are berry flavored, so they taste good. They're like eating candy. I'm gonna try it out for a while and see how it goes. They say that if you take 2 of these gummy vitamins a day for 30 days, you will notice a difference in your hair and your nails. So I am going to see how it goes. I've been taking it for about 2 weeks now, so we will see. Take this with a grain of salt. I'm adapting the habit of taking vitamins this year. Do your research if you would like to do the same. The number 5 healthy habit that I will be discussing is make sleep a priority. Getting enough sleep is so important. It is something that is often neglected. I'm not saying 8 to 10 hours of sleep is achievable for everyone, but you have to discover for yourself what is the number, the special number of hours that you need to feel better during the day. And then make that a habit of achieving those hours of sleep every night to the best of your ability. So regardless of your age, whether you can withstand that lack of sleep or not, making sleep a priority is key. The number 6 habit I'm going to discuss is get and stay organized. This is something that I have definitely stopped doing. I was doing so well. At one point last year, I had just read The Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. It really just motivated me to overhaul all of my stuff, clear it out to the best that I could, and organize everything. And then I got really busy again and everything just piled up. I'm going to take this habit on as well and try and get myself really organized this year. I want to be as minimalistic as possible, try and get organized and then stay organized so that it really will help me to manage my anxiety levels. When my surroundings are messy, when my stuff is disorganized and I have stuff everywhere and I can't find anything, I am far more anxious and stressed than when my stuff is clear, when I have a good handle on where everything is and when my surroundings are clean. And I think it's a great habit for all of us to adopt as well. And finally, the 7th habit that I'm going to discuss in this video is taking more me time. Mental health is so important. It is often overlooked. We often place physical health over mental health, and I think that both are just as important. Your mind controls your body. Your mental health is so important in maintaining your physical health as well. So if your mind is unhealthy, then your body will likely be unhealthy as well. So taking time for you, not being such a workaholic or a people pleaser, even saying no sometimes to other commitments and staying in and taking care of yourself is something that is a habit I think that more people should take time for ourselves. Join me in taking some more time for you, because it's so important and it often is overlooked. They say that it takes about 60, maybe 66 days, I don't know the exact number. If I find it, I'll put it on the screen here, to form a habit. Habits are something that you can fall off of, come back to, but practicing these habits hopefully will help you to live a healthier and happier life. So just a quick tip, if you want to really bring these habits into your life and keep them there for good, try making it consistently, at least through 66 days or 90 days, because this way you will really start to form the habit and make it a part of your life. The same thing goes for yoga. If you want to practice yoga consistently every day, you need to make it a priority, make it a habit, do it consistently so that it becomes a part of your life. Just like brushing your teeth, washing your face, going to bed every night, it becomes a part of your life and it becomes a part of your routine. So I really hope you enjoyed these 7 healthy habits that I personally am going to adopt this year, and I hope you join me because I think they're all really good ones. Sometimes we need a little reminder, so that's what I'm here for. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe to this channel if you are not yet subscribed for 2 free yoga videos every single week. Lots of exciting stuff coming up this year, so you definitely want to be subscribed. I would love to have you as a subscriber. For even more yoga from me, helpful yoga tips and advice, free yoga challenges, premium yoga resources, visit my website, ChriskaYoga.com. And don't forget to also follow me over on Instagram at ChriskaYoga for daily yoga motivation, inspiration, behind the scenes of this channel, so much more, lots of updates on the Insta story. So definitely head over there, follow me on Instagram. All of the links to everything are listed in the description box below this video. Thank you so much. See you next time.